Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Elite Play-ins Day 1. I'm Atrax. I'm joined by Ruby on the cast. We got Quattro observing and producing tonight. Our first match of the evening is the NA Nades 1Gs versus the AVI Eagles. And as soon as I say that, I believe we are almost ready for the pistol round. But really quickly, Ruby, how are you doing? Are you ready for some Elite Counter-Strike tonight?
I'm feeling ready. It's great because I'm a GM of a franchise that doesn't even have a team in this tier, so I have no dog in this race.
Oh, this is perfect. I can't wait to hear your top tier GM analysis. But right
Thanks
off
again.
the bat, I mean, first of all, I'm just going to say we're playing on Vertigo, which on the cast tonight, we are split. Ruby enjoys it. I very much do not like it. I'm happy it's going out of the way, out of the map pool. But Xfinity looks like 5 are going to be going towards B here.
Yeah, NAN
Xfinity's
are
going to have to
really
defend.
playing an interesting round here. It's 124. Eagles have pushed all the way down ramp already and know that they're stuck in spawn.
Yeah, and we've got two here that's going to be Xfinity and Tarquin's to defend, but Tarquin's already out. Xfinity only good for one. Steven Blitzer coming in. It's all on to M. Blowers. What can they do here? Utility comes out, Exift with a great headshot. Now a 3v2 as the bomb goes down. But as I say that, Chill with 2 kills. That's 2 headshots, leaving it all onto Cat in a 1v2. Has the P250, but is getting
Ooh,
flanked by
okay.
Big Z.
Ooh, close, close. Yeah, run got a little chaotic there after the first fights went down in spawn, but Nan somehow managed to find a way to worm out of that, only to lose the post plant, unfortunately. So they'll be on a full save for this round and will likely be going down too.
I mean, if you're an Eagles fan, you certainly hope so. We got an M4 and 4 MP9s, lots of utility and head armor aplenty on the Eagles side. And I believe it's going to be another B hit. Oh, the Molotov stops that though. It's going to be Exif taking just 3 points of damage. So not too worried. Not even in headshot range yet, even of that M4. And has a deagle, so does have headshot potential. We'll hear Xfinity jumping around. Gonna get a kill onto Steve. Farm some money with that MP9. And Rundle with the bomb. Swooping up that deagle left over by Steve. Smoke goes out. Don't want to push the bomb too much here. Give it away early. And now 1Gs just kind of stall out.
Plenty of time still for them. They got a minute on the clock, but not a lot of space to work with.
And no utility either, so it's just going to be straight up fights. Now this is Elite, so all of these players, you hope, capable of 1 Deegs. Big Z here just doing some jump spotting. Spots 2 and spots the bomb, equally as important. Chill with the M4. And they just back off, give the 1G's ramp control. Cat out here, Big Z trying to farm up the kills. Only some damage will come out. Rundle with a
Ooh,
shot
team
onto
kill.
Cat. That's rough. And Big Z and M. Blowers. Blitz goes Blitzer. Ooh, can't get anything done. The MP9's coming in, farming up that CT money. That's what you want to see if you're an AVI fan.
Yep, well handled by Big Z there, just making sure that the pistols don't get too much space on ramp, and, that was obviously heavily advantage for AVI given the money situation, but, did that as clean as they possibly could.
And now 1G's not getting bomb plants, or at least in the last round. Unfortunately now for them, look at their utility. 4 smokes and 1 flashbang. It's 1 piece of utility per person. They do have the AKs and head armor, so of course there is headshot potential, especially against these MP9s, but Vertigo, lots of close range angles. So MP9 still deadly. Darkwind's gonna get some nade damage onto Blitzer. That's good. Down to 93. Xfinity gonna smoke off B ramp. That's Steve and Exift, I believe. Yep, Steve and Exift here. Exift with the kill. That's one of the B players dead, forcing Tarquins to rotate off mid to cover. And we see M. Blowers there also, MP9 in mid. Utility goes over onto B. Blitzer just holding mid again. Lots of passive angles here. They get that kill, and 1Gs just slow it right down. 50 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, they were trying to manipulate the rotations there by throwing that fake smoke towards generator, but the problem is that they haven't really taken any space off of it. So now it's going to be a late mid crunch, and hopefully you think they go B here. But the problem is that there are two extra B players, or yeah, two more B players. So.
Ooh, chill. Unfortunately, Steve holding that angle didn't get anything done. But Tarquins with one, Steve with another. And it's the B site secured and Big Z left all alone. A great reply from the 1Gs on their rifle round. Will Big Z go for this? Doesn't have a kit. I don't believe there was a kit in play. Ooh, we'll get some damage onto Exift. But Big Z themselves taken down to 42 HP and probably just looking for exit frags here.
Yeah, NAN want to keep these AKs though because, as you said earlier, money situation wasn't amazing for them. So, more guns you keep, the better your buy will be in the next.
And of course, it is the T side, so loss bonus does, you could argue, benefit you if you start losing consecutive rounds, but not what you want if you're 1Gs, and certainly not on Vertigo, because it can be rough if the CTs are playing well and they've got lots of money.
Yeah, it can get very steamrolly very quick. But I thought that was actually a pretty well called round by NAN there. There was a good pop in mid, good late pop, kind of caught AVI completely off guard. They get the entry frag in mid, and round sort of over after that. Just well drilled.
And you could also argue for the Eagles, that was kind of their bonus round, right? They had
True.
a majority MP9s. And so now it's really gun round versus gun round. Chill, we see on an MP9, but the only MP9. M4's a plenty, and Chill gonna almost take that first contact. Lots of action here up A already. Exit. That flash is not going to work. Big Z taken out swiftly. Sees another, that's Cat. He's one, but there's two here in elevator. This A hit will come through, and A site secured for the 1Gs. Bomb goes down. Blitzer with a kill onto M. Blowers. Now a 3v5 situation in the post plant. Tarquin sees one, that's Exift eliminated from the round. Now a 4v3. DCT slowly pushing out. Cat will be heard on the catwalk by Chill. Two players here. Ooh, Cat and Steve with a great crossfire to eliminate two. Tarquins replies with just one. And with no kit and no life left, the 1G secure 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, that's a real catastrophe for AVI there, because the round sort of entirely breaks down off of that missed flash on short, because NAN just gets so much space and are in a very advantaged post plant. And the worst thing is, too, is that Tarquin's getting that kill on Exift means that, you know, they can sort of justify it to themselves to go for the retake, and then they lose all of their guns, so no save opportunity here. They're just going to be on a 2k buy, and they are at 2 loss, so they will be able to buy in the next, but definitely the money situation here is not great for AVI, and NAN definitely look like they're going to go on a streak here.
And I think it is smart by AVI to call a timeout and just think about not just this round, of course, but the next round. With the pistols, maybe they do want to do a set piece pistol strat or something. I don't know. We'll have to see as the round progresses, but good idea to just take a chill pill. It's not, you know, the end of the world yet. 1Gs. See Rundle with a Mac 10. We'll have to see what can they do. Maybe fast up A, but already lots of action here on Vertigo.
Yeah, a lot of mid.
4-stack mid.
Ooh, this could get, because they threw the util and didn't hear anything, so they're going to peek on this.
Oh, great nade too to soften up the tees. Cat swings out, will get one, sees another, but Chill with one, and Tarquins with another on top of the box. You're absolutely right. Rundle with two on the Mac 10. That's not necessarily the weapon you want farming the kills if you're the Eagles. And I mean, that's what you expect from the 1Gs, right? Just a crisp, clean up on the anti-eco, but a great attempt from the Eagles. Did some damage there.
Yeah, I mean, Rundle definitely makes that round a lot more comfortable by just getting to it mid, because, you know, that had potential to get kind of sketchy there with the duels that were happening in mid, but well done from Nan to clean that all up.
And it's also important to note, too, that the Eagles have not had a round where all 5 players have had rifles. Someone has
True.
always been on an MP9. In this situation, it's going to be Big Z. Even my dog is upset that Eagles just can't all 5 buy some rifles, unfortunately. But Eagles still 2-3, looking to tie it up 3-3. 1G's plenty of money. And again, we see just a little bit of slow play here from both sides. Utility goes out, a little bit of seeing where is where Exif with a great jump here up onto the wood position. Big Z with 1. Switches to the pistol. Unfortunately, can't get another. Rundle with the trade, but damage done.
Oh, he flicks on.
Great turn onto Xfinity. That surely B-site secured. Tarquins with the reply, but Exif with the great forward position. All 3 of these CT players are here in mid. Exif eliminating Tarquins, forcing it into a 2v2 scenario in this post-plant position, and I still don't see a kit. Chill with the AK, but both of these players are actually within headshot range of this M4, so great aim can swing this in the way of Eagles. They can tie it up here. Chill will take point, swinging out first onto Rundle, gets both.
Nice.
Onto Exif. That is a great sequence from Chill to tie it up for the Eagles and the necessary round.
Yeah, I mean, that round is sort of weird because I think it's Nan giving AVI all the space that they want on that post plant there. You know, not necessarily passive angles, but they're definitely not equipped to handle the left side wrap around E-box, which, you know, quite frankly, AVI can just isolate those duels, trade out, and create, you know, what was a tough 2v2 into a 1 round.
And look at that, Ruby. We've got an op on the side of the 1Gs. That's going to be Steve. What will you do?
Looks like he's going for the early short peek. No, just holding top ramp, I guess.
Just holding it. Big Z with a flash. So, ooh, Steve. Thin angles here. Chill. Don't aggress too far. Ooh, Tarquin's naded down to 91. Lots of damage taken from the CT side. Oh, Steve. I believe that was a nade, but replies with an op shot onto Chill. Oh, and Exif with the kill onto Tarquin's over on B. Players on both sides dying. Xfinity versus Exif here on the B site. Exif throwing the flash. Doesn't peek. Wide swing with it. Oh, that's a great kill.
Shot.
Thin angles for Exif to secure the B site, putting M. Blowers in a tough position, kills Blitzer, and immediately backs off. I believe it's already a save call, yeah.
Wow. I mean, you know, Exif, A, gets an incredible lurk timing out on B stairs, gets the first player, and then that little sliver angle, just a banger headshot through that, and that completely, you know, opens the round up for Nan. And, you know, definitely not a bad decision for AVI to be saving here, because money is not great for them.
Well, and money isn't great if you don't save these 2 guns, especially next round. You could say 1Gs should anti-eco well, so then you're suddenly in a 5v3 scenario. 1G's already looking to win your T-Hop. Oh, you need to save these guns? Oh,
okay, close. Oh, they get 1, though. They will get 1.
That's big. No pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the rifle. Losing both would have been a catastrophe. Losing 1, at least you do have some counterplay here because you can try to go for something special with the rifle. But you know, ideally, you would like to keep both. But
gonna have to just be M. Blowers on the hero AK. Make a play and then just save it. Ooh, look at
They
that
don't
B
really
aggression from the
there's
pistols.
a lot of space, a lot of space. Okay, and looks like they're going to the... Yeah, they're just not going to give them the fights that they want. NAN are just going to run up ramp here and mostly open sight. They do find a rifle, though. Blowers gets one. Mom is in tow. Tucks into a different angle. Can't get the second. Blitzer with a jumping headshot with the AK, which means that this is a very, very doable 3v4 for NAN here. But they do get one through the smoke. So there are options here. Ooh, now it gets dangerous. Xfinity gets two! Oh my goodness! Oh, and Rundle, he can't find the shot. Oh my goodness, what an absolute robbery from AVI. That's an incredible round, and they get an op out of it too. That should have been a completely closed 3v4 retake because the three remaining players have pistols. They get the opening pick through elevator and they just steamroll onto site. That is an absolutely unbelievable round to win. Both incredible play and an incredible throw on the part of NAN. And look, that resets the money for them, basically. Because, yeah, Blitzer's going to be on a Deagle here. They're on a Galil. Like, definitely not an advantage buy for them. So if AVI get this next one, they're in for a very, very good CT side. Looks like early mid-aggression was going to be the move part of that. Exif does get an opening kill on B, though, which is great. Arkwin's trying to find the angle through the smoke, doesn't get it. Here's the Deagle shots coming from mid, and will commit to the angle. Yeah, and Big Z, now that he has the space, just decides to fall off. Doesn't want to play solo. And NAN are sort of stuck in limbo here. They don't really have a lot of space. Blitzer can't really peek mid. Somebody's got to make a play here. Exif trying to go for another weird lurk timing here off of that board boost. Trying to fight. Ooh, but Xfinity with a great swing to equalize it for AVI. Looks like one does fall in mid though, so the rotation could get really weird because NAN can go mid to A. They don't opt to do so. Looks like they're just going to hang out in mid for now, but they do throw CT smoke, which means that they boost here. They might try to go drop once the smoke fades. Steve doesn't see anything over the smoke. And so it looks like NAN are opting to go A here, which, looking at the map, is the right call because they have one player who's pretty far back. Is starting to advance on Catwalk, though. Could be a weird peak timing for Big Z coming up. But nope, falls back, and NAN decided to just hit the W key. They're not being quiet at all about this, and Big Z can't find the first one on the site, which means that they get a ton of space. Ooh, but Chill gets two! Can he find the third on the Blitzer? Not. Oh, and he kills the planter. Ooh. Is there time for this? 5 seconds. Blitzer has to plant.
This is doable.
Ooh, this is really weird. Blitzer. Oh, that's so many flicks! Wow, Blitzer. Oh my goodness, what a flick. That round is, you have to win that one. That is an incredible clutch from Blitzer there. Turns this into a very, very good T-hat for NAN now. Wow.
Oh my goodness. And look at the side of the Eagles. Xfinity has 5K, but already dropped over an SMG, I believe, to Chill. So money not great. And look, 3 rifles, 2 SMGs.
Yeah, I think the winner of this half gets decided by this round here.
I think so. I would absolutely agree. Utility spotty for both sides. Tarquin's with an advanced position up mid, makes some noise, gets a headshot onto Cat, but unfortunately that is all. Oh no, that was a headshot onto Blitzer. Excuse me, Cat will get the kill, and Steve with a kill onto Big Z over towards that ramp position. M. Blauer still here, unfortunately, can't get anything done. And the Eagles now down to 2 players. Chill here on the SMG on ramp. 1G's now know and immediately execute B. No one's here. Xfinity all the way over on the A site. Chill will group up with Xfinity here, more or less, mid and CT, but be advisable to save the guns, especially considering the money.
Yeah, it's a tough save to swallow, though, here, certainly.
Yep. I mean, you're conceding the tie at the very least, right? You have to be flawless. Your money isn't great. You only have 2 rifles.
Yeah.
And so CT side looking rough for the Eagles indeed. 1G's securing the tie and most likely securing the lead depending on how this next round goes. And I mean, it's still, look, Eagles can still tie it up, right? With some heroics in the next 2 rounds. Oh,
Yeah, and
yeah,
it's
look
not
at
like
that
they
man.
haven't. It's not like they haven't pulled out improbable rounds either, given that absolutely crazy 3v4 pistol retake that they pulled off earlier. But you know, certainly they're gonna be walking uphill on this one to try to get it equalized.
Now, would you argue that maybe they could? I don't know. Do you think that this map is T-sided just a little bit, or is it more CT? I actually don't know, to be honest. I feel like it's CT sided, but
Yeah,
change. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh,
P250 kill onto Cat? Hold up. That's a great start already.
that's not the second one. Okay, they do see the second one of Jenny.
Blitzer already taking some damage. Oh, it's close. Tarquin's holding on top of ladder. Steve
Yeah,
advanced towards A, but it's just chill way in the back of the site.
yeah, AVI know that they can pause here because they have the pressure of recovering that rifle, so they know that NAN have to hold that angle for a while, but finally some space taken towards A here.
It is into the one of the 2 rifles. Ooh, Rundle with a great kill onto Big Z. It's one of the elevator players dead, and Chill jumps up onto the orange boxes and headshot. Unfortunately, can't connect. Can't connect onto Steve either. Rundle also with a kill onto M. Blowers. Now, only 2 rifles remain in the round for the Eagles. Xfinity gets a kill, puts it into a 2v3 scenario. Steve is low. Blitzer also within headshot range. Exif 1 on point. Now within headshot damage range themselves. Can Xfinity get the 1v3? Gets
Ooh,
the kill onto
they're away
Exif.
from bomb.
No kit though. Has to tap it.
Tough.
Gets head tapped instead. And 1G's secure 7.
You know, I'll say it right now. I think Rundle made that peek into CT totally intentionally. You know, just draw AVI into another situation where they can justify the retakes and then they lose the guns. It's perfect. It's all mental. They definitely did not do that on purpose, but it would be funny if they did.
You know what's on purpose though? Cat's got the rifle, the op, the
Ooh,
big green. Not Steve, who had it in the last round when they had an op.
Hopping by
So
committee.
combat hopping. Ooh, maybe because of the spawn. Big Z in trouble. Will get the kill onto Steve, who was advanced trying to kill Chill. That will not happen. And so now what will be the response from the 1Gs? Blitzer out towards mid, will be advanced through that smoke, sprays onto Tarquins, but will not get the kill. And so now in this last round of the half, Eagles have secured themselves a man advantage, but that's a great shot from Cat. Onto Xfinity, Tarquins will swing and get one, but Exif silences
Ooh,
and
the
then Flowers
lineup.
with the
Wow.
lineup. Oh, secures a 5th for the Eagles. And this next half is doable, but man,
Yeah.
what a close game already here on Vertigo.
AVI are going to be real pleased with themselves that they managed to sneak around at the end there, because you know you go down 8-4. That's a whole different ball game from 7-5 in CS2, because you know 1 pistol round conversion and you're back even keel. So I'm sure spirits are high at AVI right now.
And especially on the T side, where you can, I mean, especially like for pistol round, you can throw some wacky plays. I see some decoys already, and I am loving this. Please do the A decoy strat. Come on, look at that. A smoke and a nade. Oh, do the
No,
decoy
they're gonna
strat.
throw the decoys in the TV is what they're gonna do.
Nah,
You'll
throw
glitch.
decoys A and run B. Do it. Do it. Come on. It's the old. Yeah. Look at that.
Ooh.
They're faking A and they're going B. They're faking A and they're going B, but it looks like the 1Gs have called this already.
Yeah, they're
Exif
onto it.
here. And yeah, oh,
Wow.
that's a great headshot onto Xfinity, absorbing the pressure from this
Oh!
fake Xift with another. Big Z and M Flowers finally chime in for the T side. Rundle with another, forcing it into a 3v2 scenario advantage for the CTs as the bomb goes down. Chill with the P250. M Flowers creeping in this smoke. All three of these CTs here. Now they're the only one left, and it's going to be Steve with the 2K and the spray to secure the pistol round for the CT side.
Wow. I mean, well-handled retake from NAN there. Certainly well done, but I mean, Xift on the B hole was just incredible. Not only getting 2, but buying enough time for your entire team to rotate towards the site. Just really made it easy there.
And Blitzer with a team kill at the end there. A little bit of fun, but I'll
Yeah,
be honest,
well,
I'm not sure if that player had armor. That might be a little rough.
you know, to be honest, I don't think Blitzer cared. You know, I think
I
he's,
mean,
I think
guess
he's trying
not.
to show that yeah, we can screw around this game. You know, we don't
Yeah,
care about
we're
we don't care about you. We're just gonna have fun.
we're just vibing here on Vertigo. But I will say, look at this buy. 2 M4s, obviously of different kinds, but 3 MP9s, utility kits, and head armor, and Blitzer already with an SMG kill against this force buy of the Eagles. Blitzer farming it up and has support by 2 players, but still doesn't matter. Blitzer with the kill. That's 3 on the MP9, and Cat also with 1 on an MP9. M. Blowers, the only person chiming in this round for the Eagles on the Galil. 3 players low. So if you believe in the clutch, then this is where it begins. M. Blowers just creeping towards the catwalk. Will swing into Steve, who and get the kill. That's a great kill onto one of the rifles. Decides to pick up the M4. And where is the bomb? Bomb is mid. 45 seconds left on the clock. Blitzer creeping up ramp away
Blitzer gets
from
caught. This gets weird.
the remaining 2. You're absolutely right. But no, Blitzer's going to be the one doing the catching. M. Blowers goes down. And Blitzer with a 4K in the round to secure 9 for the 1Gs.
Yeah, the peaks in mid definitely looked a little disjointed there from AVI because Blitzer just sort of got all of the fights that he wanted in mid and had great support from his teammates throwing util for him. So, you know, just ends up being a very cookie cutter round for NAN where they just get to stick to their fundamentals and win gunfights.
Now, this is an interesting choice. I believe this is the second time that Eagles have called attack timeout on a pistol round.
Yeah, definitely an unintuitive notion because generally you like to make plans on the gun rounds. So
Yeah,
it might just be a mental thing. Who knows?
yeah, or like maybe you're talking about the gun round on your pistol. All right, so what next round what we're gonna do is, but
True, true.
it's an interesting choice, and I had to bring it up because this is the second time that they've done it. So not by coincidence, I don't think. What will be the pistol strat for the T side of the Eagles? Looks like it's going to be 1 towards A and 4 towards B. It's the MP9 of Cat. Utility goes out, but damage already done. Cat down to 17 HP. Molotovs on both sides of Tarquins. And Exift will eliminate that player. That's the B hit gone. And now just the remaining Eagles all under mid. One creeping up the ladder. Xfinity and Blowers and Chill here in the forklift. Just creeping up. Ooh, Blitzer
Weird
versus
timing.
Big Z here in mid. Oh no, Big Z
Ooh.
waited just a little bit too long. Unfortunately, Blitzer adjusts. And now it's just the remaining A hit, just the pistols. A Tech 9, a P250, and a Deagle. Can they at least get the bomb plant down? There's 2 players here on elevator, 1 player on headshot. Blitzer and Rundle and Steve all with kills to secure double digits for the 1Gs.
Yeah, definitely another kind of disjointed round from AVI because I felt like they could have, you know, they opted to sort of go mid and then go A late there, but I felt like they could have capitalized off of all the space that Tarquins had early in the round, but they decide not to commit to it, and ultimately, you know, round slows down, and that's just advantage NAN at that point with the guns.
And now, look at this. We've only seen ops on the T side here on Vertigo tonight. Ooh, Xfinity, lots of damage by that Molotov. Down to 63. Ooh, 57 for Tarquins and Xfinity after the utility is traded, but doesn't matter. Xfinity and Big Z with kills, putting it into a 3v5 scenario for the Eagles. Man advantage. And this is where the comeback starts if you're an Eagles fan. Chill with the bomb towards forklift. Things go a little bit quiet after those first 2 picks. Eagles just slow it right down. Exif has lots of information B, and look at this. Just pushing right on through. Completely bold. Just, hey, you know what? We're so far ahead. We know that they're just slowing it down. Rundle pulling some aggro. They will eventually eliminate him. Molotov goes out, but that's about it. What can Exif do on this flank? Blitzer with one as well. Suddenly it's a 3v2 scenario. Blitzer now going down. You're right. The mid-lurk works out. And Exif will have to concede a 6 to the Eagles. It was looking good back and forth, but Eagles with some great opening picks finally.
Yeah, that was a great round from AVI. I think things were definitely leaning advantage NAN sort of early on because I think they were in good positions. But AVI just hit 2 blinders, one on B, one in mid, I think, with the kill from Big Z in mid. And, you know, they do a great job of just say, hey, we have a 3v5, let's slow things down. We don't need to overcook this one. And they trade out, get a good round. So definitely encouraging from AVI.
And it is still doable, right, for AVI.
Oh, for sure,
Of course,
for sure.
the round lead is pretty significant. It is still 4 rounds, and 1Gs have some money, but it's not great. Cat with 3,600 will be forced to make some difficult decisions, maybe an MP9 or something. We haven't seen a FAMAS yet from the CT sides, if I'm not mistaken. Just rifles and MP9s, which I think that's a good choice personally. And ooh, now we see the CT op come out.
Okay.
Wait, an op and an AUG.
Okay. Ops going mid here.
Scopes coming in hot. The advanced position here behind the wood plank. Decides to back out of it though. And Tarquin's also creeping up here a ramp. Lots of space for this T side of the Eagles. Ooh, Steve misses the shot and takes a headshot instead, but still alive. 6 HP left. That's not ideal, but at the very least, you've got the op, so still the one-shot potential. Big Z can't connect onto Rundle, and Blitzer also with a reply onto Tarquin. Xfinity will chime in finally for the Eagle side. Blowers also with one. Knows where another is, now knows where 2 is. That's Steve on the op. Cat will get 1. That's on to Chill, and Chill will be the last one eliminated by the op. That's 2 for Steve after going down to 6 HP. So that op still having some impact here for the 1Gs, and not great for Eagles. Look at that.
Yeah.
Another save, I think.
That's an excellent
light
round
buy,
to bounce
excuse
back
me.
with too, because I mean, goodness, you're up 11-6 now. It's, you know, a well played round from you, so you're feeling good. You feel like you can close this now. You're not worried about a comeback.
And look at what it forces the Eagles into. Tech 9 onto Tarquin, Steagle onto Xfinity, Mac 10 for Big Z, rifles for Blowers and Chill. Big Z already through elevator. Steve will get 1 on the op. Oh my goodness, it's sketchy. Big Z with the picked up rifle now will get that kill, forcing it into a 3v4 in the post plane. But look at this, 2 towards ramp. That's Exif with 1. Xfinity will finally trade, but not prepared for Cat, who will trade out that kill, forcing it into a 2v2 scenario. They know where the opper is. That's Big Z down. Tarquins did not pick up a rifle, only on the Tech 9. And no kit. Oh, gets the headshot, but not enough. Blitzer with the head armor will secure match point for the 1Gs.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looked like it had potential, right? Because if Big Z gets the kill on the person that's sitting heaven earlier, I mean, that's, you know, round wide open because the T's can get set up in good post plant positions, but ultimately they just don't have the time, and NAN, you know, very patiently just decide to clamp down on the A take, and, you know, credit to them, they're up 12-6 right now, so clearly they're doing the right things.
Certainly have a plan here on Vertigo. They must know the map well, or at the very least, they are playing hot tonight. Steve 15-9, Blitzer 14-9. Lots of fragging potential here, but Chill with some fragging potential of their own will get the kill onto Rumble. Cat with one, Chill with another before finally getting traded out by Blitzer. And now a 3v3 scenario with 1:20 left on the clock. Big Z and Xfinity here on the site. Big Z with one, but unfortunately didn't get exif. That's M Blowers who will trade. And Steve with this op knows that one is mid. Will decide to trade over to the M4, but Xfinity heard that and saves the Eagles now with a 7th round, staying alive here on Vertigo.
Well, I mean, you know, AVI have definitely reached the phase where we're just like, you know what, we got to start, you know, making special individual plays because Chill just completely W keys it up A ramp, does get his kill, and that creates a lot of space for AVI. You know, NAN aren't going to be too upset to lose that round because they're just going to have to, well, they will have to take a double eco here because they're on a force buy. They won't have a buy in the neck. So maybe this, you know, could be a comeback. I don't want to call it too soon.
I like to see shotguns come out, but I will say, Blitzer, your choice of shotgun, the Mag 7, not great. You want to go with a Nova or an XM, something
I
like
love
that.
the Mag 7. Perfect purchase.
I
Perfect
mean,
purchase.
all right, fair enough. Fair enough. If let's see how it works out.
See,
It
look
does.
at that. Look at
Okay,
the
all right,
appearance.
fine, fine. But Xfinity with two immediately traded. Blitzer with the fun kill, if you will. Xfinity with the double kill. And so now, what will be the decision from the Eagles? Again, backs against the wall for multiple rounds here. They have to get 4 in a row in order just to tie, including this one. So we'll have to see. Oh, Steve peeks into Chill. Chill ready for it. And that will be the decision to go on to A. Blitzer and Rundle. Rundle in the CT position. Bomb will go down.
Yeah, surely it's a save here.
Yeah. Yep, it's a save.
Yeah, and, you know, honestly, Blitzer gets to keep an AK and Rundle has armor, so could have gone much worse for NAN there, but, you know, they'll come out. Ooh, they will come out with actually another AK here because Rundle's going to find one. So, honestly, not at all bad for NAN. You know, obviously the other people are going to have to likely save. They're just going to try to play around the guns, but there is, you know, there is a silver lining here.
You're absolutely right. And if you're an AVI fan, I mean, this is what you want to see.
True.
The comeback starts now, right?
Yep. I mean, look, if they get a clean round in the next, win the next gun round, I mean, they're cooking. Like, AVI definitely have routes. It might not be easy, but by golly, they can do it.
And you know what? They also have money, which
True.
is something that
Finally.
the 1Gs. Yeah, yeah,
Finally,
you're
they have money.
absolutely right. And 1Gs, they don't. They've got the 2 saved AKs, but that's it. 2K or less on multiple play on everybody, and Rundle already at the. Oh wait,
Ooh,
Blitzer
gets
already
one.
in spawn. What? They're just running it down. M
Okay.
Blowers with the reply finally, but that is a lot of info and a lot of pressure for the 1Gs onto the Eagles side. And
Oh, he gets it.
what a great
Wow.
adjustment, great patience. Again, more pressure. 1Gs want to end it here. Big Z will reply. Oh, that's a
what a
great
fight.
adjustment. But Cat
but
and
it's a
Exif.
2v1.
Oh my goodness. Not like this. Not on the light buy. not on the pistols and the 2 saved rifles. Cat and Exif looking to end the Eagles here on Vertigo. Tarquins with the bomb.
Full belt.
That's what you want to see. Cat going to be. Oh, Exif and Cat. They've called it right. The B site.
Timing is
40
weird here,
seconds
though.
left. Ooh, gets
Ooh.
one. This is possible. No, it
Wow.
does not. Exif secures 13 for the 1Gs, 8 for the Eagles here on the first day of play-ins. And I mean, I will say, even though it was relatively quote unquote 1G sided, Eagles with some great replies. Look at that. Exif 21 and 14, Blitzer 17 and 11, and
Yeah.
Steve with some great impact kills also, 15 and 12. And I mean, great plays from the 1Gs, locking it down here on Vertigo. And now I'm not sure if we have any update on the other match that is going on to determine who will play. Oh, production has informed me HG has won. So our match later will be the 1Gs versus HG.
Actually,
That
Eagles versus HG.
are Eagles
It's
versus
the
HG?
Yeah, the winner of this one goes into playoffs, and then the loser plays the
Oh,
winner of
right,
the other
right.
match.
Okay. I see. I see. Yep. I read this wrong. Thank you. So AVI will be playing HG later on here in just a moment. But I mean, that was some Vertigo gameplay if I've ever seen some. I mean, we even got the shotgun kill, Ruby.
True, we got the Blitzer Mag 7 kill in mid. Truly an important moment for Counter Strike at large.
So how do you think that AVI can readjust? I mean, obviously it's just a best of one, right? So we don't necessarily know what map will be coming in, but how do you think they need to readjust in order to come back into the second
Well, I
against
mean,
HG, who just won?
all they have to say to themselves is, look, we have another shot, right? Sure, that game didn't go our way, but we have another opportunity to, get ourselves into playoffs, and it's in a very doable matchup against a lower seeded team. So, just go in there, get it done, forget about the last game, keep her moving.
Yeah, at warm up game, right?
Exactly. It's the scrim game. It's the scrim game.
Scrim game. There you go. Scrim game indeed. Well, we will have another match. Like we said, is going to be AVI versus HG. Don't go anywhere. Hopefully, all of you have enjoyed this elite Counter Strike here on a Thursday night. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
See ya.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Elite Play-ins Day 1. We've got map 2 of the night. We're here on Nuke, number 9 HG Mercenaries versus the number 8 AVI Eagles. AVI looking to go 1-1 here on the stream and for their night tonight. Starting on the T side here on Nuke. My name is Atrex. I'm joined by Ruby. We got Quattro doing our observation and production tonight. Pancakes up in the heaven, trying to see if anybody's outside, but it's Chill on the inside of the A site with a kill onto Arcane already. And Blowers with a kill onto Bounty Hunter. And Chill with lots of pressure here in vents. And
I love this
Chili and
pause.
Spidey, you're absolutely right. Look at that. Just chilling. Ooh, Big Z doesn't get the timing onto Spidey. Our glorious media head. Be ready for the glazing later. No, I'm just kidding. Tarquins, they're going to execute onto the A site. Bomb will go down for the Eagles. Pancakes here in heaven. Spidey with one. Pancakes drops down. Unfortunately, can't get anything done. It's Spidey with 3 already in the round, looking for 4. It's all onto Xfinity in a 1v2 scenario to get the pistol round here for the Eagles. Will swing out. Oh, runs into Hut. Now should know where both players are. Playing this very well. There's a kit on Spidey. Decides to get off of it. Xfinity with a 3K of their own to secure the pistol round for the Eagles.
That is an unbelievable clutch to win because AVI wanted to start out with a confident round. You know, they got a little freaky with it, decided to drop down vent on pistol round. Gets a little sketchy because they get picked off in the post plant, but Xfinity with a huge clutch to get AVI off to a great start.
You're absolutely right. And if you're an AVI fan, that's what you want to see. Now Chill with an AK. And a Galil onto M. Blowers. Tech 9s. No, not Tech 9s. Mac 10s. Ooh.
Yeah.
Across the board for the Eagles. But look at this. 3 in the lobby. Through ramp already for the CTs. That's so much information gathered. They know that it's an outside play. And Chill will secure vent position. That's Chili outside. Xfinity running the bomb towards single door. And I believe that's Big Z already here on ramp. Oh, you're right. Pancakes with 1 onto Tarquin. Big Z looking for another. That was the outside player.
Okay.
And now it's going to be a 3v4 retake. As I say that, 1v4. Pancakes left all alone with the USP. Has gotten a kill already in the round, but that's all that they will get. Eagles with a confident 2-0, and Xfinity with a little bit of BM here.
Little extracurriculars going on.
Yeah.
Clearly they're fired up after their first game and, you know, don't want a repeat result. But, I mean, you know, just nothing you can do on that eco there. You know, you get all the space lobby, but problematically they have outside and they're just going to go bottom side at that point. Like, there's nothing. Just it ended up being worst case scenario in an eco round for HG, so they don't have to be too upset about that one.
You're right, but I'll be honest, maybe a little bit upset about the weaponry. Chili on a Scout and Arcane on an MP9. A1S is for the rest. And Big Z with a great kill onto Pancakes. That's rifle. The outside secured. Tarquins can't get it done onto Spidey, but Chill will be there for the trade. And ramp secured. So that's outside pressure and ramp. Big Z will go down to Arcane. Pushing in through Mini, but that's a great trade and A site secured. But a 2v2 scenario for the Mercenaries. Chili with the Deagle out, does have the Scout in the inventory, but with these angles, chooses to go for the Deagle. Bounty Hunter clearing out M. Blowers. And Chili will get the kill. Xfinity distracted by Bounty Hunter falling out of the heavens, and Mercenaries with a great reply and a retake to secure their first.
Yeah, it feels like a little bit of a heartbreaker for AVI because if they win that round, they can sort of start to stomp their T half on Nuke. But the good thing is that they have a bye going into this one, so not all is lost. And hey, if they win this one, then we can get back to the conversation of them having a stellar T side because Nuke is notoriously CT sided. So
Yeah, and if you run out of ideas, or if the CTs just stifle whatever hit that you come up with, it can feel so gripping on the T sides, just stifling. What can you do? But Eagles, there's lots of action out towards
ooh, what a
outside
spray!
already.
These sprays from Bounty Hunter, man.
You're
It's another great
absolutely
spray.
right. And through the smoke, nonetheless, outside, that's great pressure applied onto the Eagles. Chili will go down to
Angle.
Tarquins, who's on the hut or mini roof. I always confuse those two. And look at that. 3 now running in through mini. It's going to be Xfinity in lobby, running through hut, but Bounty Hunter, more damage from the heavens. And that's a great nade
Wow.
onto Xfinity and a great kill onto M. Blowers. Bounty Hunter having high impact in this nuke already, and Arcane with a great swing onto Tarquins, forcing Xfinity into a 1v2 scenario. And both of these players are in heaven. No utility on Xfinity, but no utility on the CTs either. There is a kit for Bounty Hunter, though. 40 seconds left. That bomb is in mini. And Xfinity just creeping out, waiting for that swing. It's going to be Spidey to get the kill, and Mercenaries tie it up off of some great plays from Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, the AVI don't necessarily even play that round terribly. That just comes down to some excellent individual play from Bounty Hunter. First with an excellent spray through the smoke to get the pick outside, created an advantage early, and then not only getting the kills as AVI are progressing on the site, but again buying enough time for his team to make sure that they can get to where they need to be for the retake. So just really, really well played round.
And equally important for the Mercenaries to start getting some momentum on the CT side. You don't want to let the Eagles run away with it. And now the Eagles on pistols, Spidey and Pancakes here to retrieve this eco round. And Tarquins will finally get a reply, but that is all that they will get. Spidey and Pancakes hold it down on ramp. Mercenaries secure a third and the lead for the first time here on Nuke.
And I'm thinking if you're AVI, you might even want to take a time out here to maybe discuss, the gun round because I felt like that was sort of a tilt call on AVI's part to just full send it down ramp. And obviously, since that play got shut down, people might be a little frustrated. So, let's hope that they can bounce back this round. But
I mean, we saw their last game. I think they lose this one, and then they're on the pistol, and they call
true,
it
yeah, they'll
timeout.
call the timeout on their pistol round again.
Ooh, Chili, though, now you don't have a scout. You've got an op. These outside smokes, the outside pressure from Eagles has been consistent so far, but it's just the smokes and Blowers to hold for a push. And Chili, with a great vantage point, knows that they haven't ran across through red. Now they could creep through the smoke, but of course we know with our X-ray vision that that is not the case. And Eagles just playing this round pretty slow, looking for any aggression from the Mercenaries.
Yeah,
Outside
but
of
actually,
those, good.
they're not throwing any utility here. Look at the util difference.
Yeah.
They have so much to work with. Yeah, and
Oh,
Spidey gets one.
and that was blind by Big Z as well, or dry, excuse me, by Big Z. No utility, and Chill will get one, but Pancakes traded out by Tarquins. Chill with another. That's the Heaven player down,
Okay.
and suddenly this
Wow.
A side just falls apart. Fall onto Spidey, and ooh, will they get timing by this player outside in Heaven? The A-site players just trying to draw aggro. That nade will go out onto Chill, but Chill's just going to tuck, and Tarquins will secure the tie up 3-3 for the Eagles, and a great reply here.
Wow. I mean, what a comeback from AVI there because, after the initial exchanges, you're thinking it's probably lost for them. But, I mean, because Big Z goes on this sort of weird, dry peek out ramp on a timing that doesn't exist. And it doesn't feel like AVI have a lot of ideas on the round, but ultimately Big Z dying there does draw the rotations in such a way where you know, AVI can try to get something going on A site. And to their credit, they get some excellent entries on A site and craft a pretty beautiful round out of something that wasn't looking that great.
And I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this timeout call by the mercenaries because it can be beneficial considering their economy, but also for the same caveat, the Eagles just won a round and now they have an op out on to M Blowers. So that also gave them time to talk about what they want to do for their T round. We'll have to see how this plays out here.
True, and maybe that means that AVI are smelling a little bit of blood in the water here because they're, you know, like, oh, they're taking a timeout. You know, we're on the up and up.
Absolutely right. And again, a little bit more of a default spread. Less aggression from the T side, at least at the very beginning of the round. That squeaker door will get blown open. Now we see just a little bit of utility outside. M Blowers on top of the marshmallow, creeping, seeing if there's anybody in garage, anybody credit card. Chill with an advanced position in the smoke here. Bounty Hunter will get Big Z through one of the smokes. I believe that was in Hut or Squeaky, somewhere on the inside of this nuke map. And Arcane will get the timing onto Chill, but Chill with the headshot onto Arcane. Chill down to 50 HP, and that's lower, more or less secure. Tarquin's with the kill onto Bounty Hunter. Pancake sees two and also sees the bomb. Knows that the bomb is outside. Xfinity can't cross, and they just crunch onto A. Players up through the vent. It's a great call, and the bomb will go down. 4v3 scenario for the Eagles. Pancakes will get Molotov out and eliminated by Quinn. That is a great kill. M. Blowers pulling the aggro, and Xfinity with the trade. Chili with just a deagle, trying to maybe get a rifle, but that is it. And Eagles, off of that timeout by mercenaries, claim a round and claim the lead back.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a huge round for AVI to win. It's a great call made in the mid round to just say, hey, we know we can set them up in the mini. We'll get one. Don't get two. Okay, good. Problem solved. Ooh. They might lose to the bomb. Yeah, they lose one to the bomb. But either way, I mean, you know, they navigate the mid round really well and get rewarded for it. And look, they're up 3-4 or 4-3 right now on their T side. And HG are going to go on an eco here. Like, this is big. This is an incredible T side already from AVI.
And if you think about it, again, that was off of the back of an HG timeout. Now
True.
you're on the eco
True.
round. What do you do if you're HG next time you have a full buy? Do you call another timeout? You could almost argue it would benefit the Eagles. And now we'll have to see what can they do on the pistol. Big Z trying to farm the Mac 10 kills. Won't be able to get it done until now. That's a kill onto Bounty Hunter. Pancakes also to go down. Chill will
No.
Spidey.
Okay. Wow.
That's good damage onto Big Z.
No,
and
the teammate! The teammate!
Oh, no, that is just big, unfortunate, big damage from the
but it doesn't matter.
mercenaries.
Unless he gets the timing here.
Oh!
No! Oh my
Do
goodness!
it to him! Do it to him!
Oh my goodness!
Chili!
What a timing! Wow, that's unbelievable!
And mercenaries with a reply on the eco, a little bit of assistance from the Eagles side with that 1 HP nade kill onto Big Z, but wow, great pit. Look at, they've got the money, they've got an op, great round and great reply from mercenaries, and it forces Eagles into attack timeout. And look at that, they've got them mixed by themselves.
Oh, they got their hand in their face right now because that was AVI win that round and they have this half made, but ooh, that's a really unfortunate timing that they get from Chili peeking out mini there, and it's a hype moment for HG and an opportunity for them to get back into the game. So AVI really want to come up with a quick response here, and obviously taking that time out, which, you know, we've developed some opinions about on the cast here.
Yeah, and and we have to say it, Spidey, the media head, 11-7, high impact in that
My
last
goat.
eco round, right? So popping off here for HG, 4-4. Timeout by Eagles. What will they do? 4 AKs and a Mac 10. Plenty of utility, and head armor around, so it's more or less a full buy. Big Z fast through. Squeaky does get down the vents.
Okay.
It's a vent drop from the Eagles, and that's a great nade by Quinn to get Bounty Hunter low, but Big Z with the kill onto Pancakes lower and will rush towards ramp. That's Spidey here to retrieve. Big Z did take damage, 12 HP in that engagement earlier, and Chill, ooh, timing
This is
here.
weird.
Didn't
This is
see
weird. Doesn't
Spidey.
spot him.
Oh man, will Big Z creep out? Big Z seems aware of it. Chill with the kill onto Chili. Runs into heaven. Will get traded out by Arcane,
Ooh.
and Spidey gets timing by Big Z. Arcane left all alone, and Eagles
Wow, what
with
a round
5.
for Big Z. That's incredible. And, you know, this is just both teams throwing absolute nuclear bombs at one another with these rounds here. It's just going back and forth. You know, HG probably, they're going to win the next eco round. Who knows, you know. But really that's off the back of Big Z going massive there, because he gives them an incredible entry to, you know, space the map out for the T's, and he develops that into a 3K, which is incredible.
And one thing also that AVI does have going for them, they've won 5 rounds, all players below double digits. Mercenaries won 1 less round, but Spidey 11 and the rest of the team not nearly fragging out, which is not great on the CT side. As I say that, Chili with another D kill, this time onto Big Z. Perkins with a reply onto Bounty Hunter, but just a little comment that, you know,
Not
CT
again.
not another eco.
Okay.
Surely
Please.
not.
Please don't do this. I beg you.
Bomb will go down.
Oh no. Oh, but he doesn't get the kill.
Chili. What can you do? Xfinity swings out. Pancakes with the reply. Can you get another? Does readjust onto M.
The
Flowers.
pistol!
Knows where
Oh,
Chill is.
what a turn!
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. But Mercenaries made that look so doable and so close.
Yeah, that's tough to lose right at the end there. I mean, you're happy you killed 4 with an eco, but man, if HG had won that round, my prediction would have been, you know, proven right, which is a W for me. But you know, they can even win the half, so tough round to lose, but looked good.
And it's looking very likely here because look at the money for Mercenaries. It's not great. And they're forced on an eco. Chili with just an MP9. Tarquins and Chill will pull that ramp aggression. Bounty Hunter is in lobby. Only good for 1. Arcane will be the aggro drawer for Bounty Hunter. And that is an AK. Bomb will go down for the Eagles on the B site. And Big Z here's Chili, excuse me.
Oh, maybe not at all.
Makes the noise, now knows where both are.
Wow,
Ooh, great kill onto Chili, and a readjustment onto Bounty Hunter. Big Z secures a 7th for the Eagles.
Yeah, the spray there is just absolutely dirty because he got away with murder. The fact that he managed to cross all the way through vent and get down like near double and then collect 2 kills after that, like, obviously wasn't a round that you were supposed to win if you're HG, but that's just like extra, you know, fuel of the fire.
And now Mercenaries, perhaps their last gun round in the half. Well, it is. I'm sorry, I didn't even look at the rounds. It's the last round of the half. Full buy. Chili with the op. Big Z with a great swing onto Arcane. That's the top hut player down. Bounty Hunter flash, but doesn't matter. Turns away and gets the kill onto Big Z. Ready for the hut for the mini player, but not ready for Xfinity. Bounty Hunter good for 2 before finally going down. Flashes out for Spidey, but not ready for Chill. And now Mercenaries in a 2v3 scenario on this last round of the half. Pancakes in vent, Chili in the lockers. M. Blowers more or less securing the round with that Molotov. That's going to really put the pressure on Pancakes Force them to wait even longer. The bomb ticks down even more. Pancake swings out of the vent, gets damage onto M. Flowers, will get the kill onto Xfinity, gets the pistol kill onto M. Flowers, and now the defuse will come in, but it's not enough. Chill will get the kill onto Pancakes, and the kill onto Chili to secure the 8th. 8-4 at the end of this half, and Mercenaries with a rough CT side.
Yeah, I mean, even if AVI lose that round, it's still an excellent T half from them because figure you're going up 7 on nuke T side. Like, that's incredible. Just an unbelievable job, too, from Big Z towards the end of that half. He wasn't having the best of starts because some unfortunate opening duels given over, but really turned it around and delivered some big impact when AVI needed it most. And they're definitely feeling good given how their T half went.
And that's definitely what you want to see, especially considering the entire night that they've had so far. We saw earlier on the stream, only 8 rounds on Vertigo. But here, with the reply onto Nuke, the other, I would argue, well, not argue, I know it's the better Vertigo map. I mean, come on, we all know Nuke is better than Vertigo. Chill, trying to be better than the Mercenaries here. We'll get 1 kill onto Pancakes. It's Big Z here to also draw some aggro. Spidey will get 1 in reply. And now that's lower B site secured for the Mercenaries. Looking to start turning it around here on their T-sided pistol. Xfinity will be in the single door, and that's the only CT coming from there. All the rest are ramp, and Chili is already eliminated 2. Bounty Hunter will get the 3rd, and it's only Xfinity. Bounty Hunter secures the pistol round for the Mercenaries, and that's a great start if you're an HG fan.
Yeah, that's necessary pistol round, needless to say. Gives HG some time to work into this T half, and as long as they win this conversion, which it looks like they very much will, given the disparity in firearms, they could get some cooking on the T half and make a comeback.
And that's what it's what you need, and also the advantage on the T side of Nuke, right? If you can really start snowballing, if you can really start making these CTs guess where you're going, especially with some great plays. And already we see, look at this, 5 ramp for Mercenaries and 5 outside for the Eagles. It's lower site secured, bomb surely to go down. And now the question is, how many will the Eagles get on this retake, if any? Arcane already with 1 for the Mercenaries side on that MAC-10. Will get another before finally removed from the P2000 of M. Flowers. Pancakes here, though. We'll get 1 onto Quinn. The MAC-10 runs dry, but Bounty Hunter there to secure the kill, and Chili to secure the round for Mercenaries. Now with 2. And the question is, can you hold against the Eagles on their first gun round? Because it's looking really good so far.
Yeah, I think that AVI definitely aren't too concerned right now. I think they still have some of that momentum that they had coming off of their T half. Because look, it's just the pistol conversion, right? It's your first real gun round. I think that AVI will start to stabilize things, and we'll start to see them get double digits.
It is your first gun round, but look at AVI. No kits and an MP9 already. Arcane with a kill onto M. Flowers, and Chili with 1. Arcane with another. It's 4v2 already with just 1:30 left on the clock. So, I mean, wow, within 25 seconds, just kills going the way of Mercenaries, and Chill, the 1-2 reply, gets 2. Can you get the 3rd? The M4 runs dry and the health runs dry, but a great attempt makes it doable for Big Z. Both of these players are low. That nade makes Arcane just a little bit lower.
Crosshairs too. He's on a flank.
You're absolutely right. Throws the door open.
The
not
quick
ready
switch.
for Pancakes.
Oh, man.
That is big unfortunate, but that is great news for the Mercenaries who decide to take a timeout.
Oh my goodness. I mean, HG with a very, very pacey round outside, and it's actually a round that should sort of go in AVI's favor in those situations because they had like 3 players rotated outside. So But HG just with some incredible trade work outside and create an advantage situation on bottom site and just sort of close from there. Big Z, to his credit, does make a good attempt at trying to get that round back, but at that point you'd expect it to be all HG.
And I do want to point out, I said a little bit earlier that on the CT side for the Mercenaries, it was mostly Spidey getting the frags. But if you look at the scoreboard now, it's pretty even across the board for the Mercenaries. So now the rest of the team warming up. Good news, again, for the Mercenaries. And if you're an HG fan, Chili on this op with lots of information here outside. Bounty Hunter trying to get some spray onto a potential Hut player, and M. Blauer's going to get Molotov by their own team.
Got it.
This isn't an NA Nades game. What's going on here?
Yeah, they just won the previous game. They're not a part of this matchup.
Hold up.
Wrong team.
What's going on, Eagles? Did you don't learn that from last game? Chili with a smoke, smokes off garage. Aggressive opping here. Tries to get the spam. That was a close shot. Almost getting the kill onto Tarquin.
Look, if he got that, there might have been some PCs that would have need to have been checked.
Yeah.
Honestly, best that doesn't happen.
Right. Flusha, where you at?
Weird timing.
Tarquin sees. But is Pancakes
spotted him.
Also ready. Oh my goodness. This could go either way.
Weird. This is
with
weird.
The 5-7.
Oh no, there's 40
Tarquin
seconds left too.
What is going on? 35 seconds.
They can attempt a retake though. This is doable for HG.
You're absolutely right. Lots of utility on the Mercenary side.
One more too.
Gun out. Gets one. Xfinity with the 5-7. And Bounty Hunter will get a kill onto Big Z. It's a 3v3 scenario, but 2 players for HG within headshot kill distance. So, Xfinity trying to get some spray through the door. Tarquin on the op will get Spidey.
What a shot!
And switches to the 5-7 to get Arcane. Bounty Hunter makes it into a 1v1 scenario. No kit for Xfinity. Has to go now. 15 HP, and Bounty Hunter will secure an 8th for the Mercenaries. These rounds are back and forth, but Mercenaries just clinch it, and I mean that was way closer than it should have been.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, AVI sort of have to be kicking themselves, because you figure if they had gotten in rotation quicker enough to bottom side, if they sniff out that that's a B site take earlier, that retake becomes a lot more doable. But just because there's that little gap where they're not in rotation, that creates an advantage for HG that ultimately gives them the round.
And that's not the feeling that you want to have if you are the AVI fan either, or the AVI players either. If it's just, oh man, we're getting so close, but we're not quite getting there. We're getting these retakes. We have these scenarios where we could be winning, but it's just not coming in. And Chili with an opening kill onto M. Blowers. I believe that was the op. And Big Z, that's some great info and a great kill. Spidey will trade. Bounty Hunter with the kill onto Tarquin's 2v4 for Eagles. Xfinity will make it a 2v3. Looking to make it a more of an advantage, but no. Chill in a 1v3 scenario. Bomb goes down for the Mercenaries, looking to secure a lead and a flawless T side so far. Man, everybody coming alive here on Mercenaries side.
And if you're AVI, you're probably just kind of in the dumps right now, because this was not to rub it in, but an 8-4 T-half for AVI, and all of a sudden HG are going to go up by 1 round on their T side, where they have yet to lose one.
And
it's just brutal.
I mean, I don't know the mentality coming into it. I would imagine that if you go, Spidey?
Okay.
You did that for the content, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
He's just trying to help us out, give us something to talk about.
Yeah, media head, always going for the content.
Always looking out for us.
Absolutely, we appreciate it.
We have not been paid to shill for Spidey. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man. Fun
I mean,
times here at the CSC, and Mercenaries are having a fun time with a flawless T-side so far. Eagles wanting to stop that here and now and tie the game back up. They said, wait a minute, we were having fun earlier, and now it's not so fun. Ooh, Bounty Hunter with a kill, but M. Blowers
ooh, a little
immediately with the
aggressive
trade.
here.
And Tarquin's, look at that, that's lobby control. And Tarquin will run up onto the T
You're aware
roof,
of
gets
it.
spotted out by Spidey. Now a 3v3 scenario, but these are multiple rounds in a row. We've just seen so much action happen in the first 30 seconds or so.
Did the garage player hear them go down secret? Because they're.
I'm not
Ooh, but
sure. Surely you
Big
hear
Z
the
is going to hear
scope,
that
right?
scope. Yeah,
Yeah.
surely. But they're not really in rotation. No, I mean, AVI
They're
is
just
starting to clear
chilling.
stuff in lobby, looks like. But the ramp player isn't going towards B. Ooh.
Do they clear this? Big Z in Elige. This is a great angle to hold because it's so deep, and Spidey doesn't expect it. Big Z swings out, damage onto Chili, but can't get the kill. And that's lots of info gathered. That's Bomb, that's both players. And now M. Blowers and Chill will have to solve this 2v2 scenario. Chili pulls out the Deagle. 13 HP. M. Blowers also backing off. 30 seconds. You hear the ticks of chat going off. And Pancakes drops down onto the A site. We'll get the bomb plant. Chill.
So weird timing.
Just clearing this out. Absolutely. Chili is ready
Yeah,
for...
Pancakes doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Oh, man. What Chill.
Oh, no!
Pancakes with the readjustment. And now M. Blowers not ready for Chili on the Deagle.
Wow, like
Mercenaries.
ships passing in the night around Silo. That was what an adjustment there, because that duel decides the round.
That is crazy timing. And Mercenaries now securing double digits. Eagles, yeah, take a timeout. Definitely. Think about what you want to do here. You have money, but ooh, M. Blowers a little bit low. Forced onto the MP9, and again, no kits. Come on, somebody buy a kit, please.
Surely not a HUD glitch, right? Surely one of you is going to
Right.
buy a kit. Surely
Yeah, like
it's an us problem and not a you problem.
yeah,
Just a kit,
yeah,
just one. You know, that would just one. Maybe Big Z gets one. He's at 4,900. You know, a
right.
kit. Can
Come on.
anybody get a kit? Just one. Just one.
Somebody.
Please. I
Don't be
beg you.
losers. Buy diffusers. Come on, hook it up.
Look, you might have to skimp on the util a little bit, and that stinks. But go get yourself a kit. All right, no kit, whatever. They're gonna win the
Alright,
round, and
no
it's not
kit.
gonna be a post plant. No post plant.
Yeah, no post-plant scenarios
They're just gonna win
whatsoever.
the round straight up. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, AVI believe in themselves, and chat, if you believe in AVI, they need your energy because Mercenaries have had a flawless T-side so far. Chill with one and Arcane with the trade. That's ramp advantage, and Pancakes with another. That's M. Blowers down.
Wow, what
Ooh,
a shot though.
Xfinity. Stays cool under pressure. Tarquin's as well with a reply onto Chili. So now a 2v2 scenario, or 2v3, excuse me, scenario for the Mercenaries. They're at a disadvantage. Eagles wanting to secure this round. It's a necessary round to win here. Money is rough. The rounds are rough. You don't want to be pushed against match point or forced into a weird economic situation where you have to force buy. And Spidey,
Xfinity's aware of it.
that is a great awareness from Xfinity. And that's also the bomb. Now Pancakes has to go and retrieve it. 40 seconds left in the round. Sees the hut player, or the mini player, excuse me, doesn't get the kill. That's Xfinity with 3 in the round to secure the first CT round for Eagles. And they're now 9-10. And I mean, Mercenaries can buy, but oh, wait a minute. Bounty Hunter on 1650.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the loss is at 1,900. I think you just get 4 guns in the next, and then Chili drops a rifle over. I think that's the call here. Yeah, and it looks like that's what they're doing, because Chili's only got a deagle, so...
Okay, so pistol round from the Mercenaries. Eagles trying to tie it up and get double digits of their own, but we have seen Lots of eco rounds from both sides do damage, but Tarquin's already with a great start, and Big Z with another kill onto Bounty Hunter. It's a 5v3 scenario, and Big Z with Squeaky advantage, pushing forward in this smoke, clears this angle. That's the bomb down. Spidey, the media head is gone. Arcane also down. Big Z with 3 in this anti-eco, and it's all on to Chili, who's on T-roof. They know where you are. You've got the deagle. It's been good so far.
That a movement player?
Big Z took some, yeah, Big Z took some. Oh,
wow,
there you go. There's a deagle kill for Chili. A little bit of confidence booster there. Not that they necessarily need it with their T side that they've been having so far, but now just clock goes down. Eagles, you don't want to give over too many kills because, again, you're still building that economy. Just waiting this time out, and Eagles finally with a reply. It's not too little too late. If they readjust on the CT side, they can secure the victory. But it will be an uphill battle because Mercenaries do have some good money. Chili doesn't let them get the kill. Doesn't that penalize you, though? Isn't that minus $300? Oh, you got... Wait, hold on. You got 9,000. Yeah, you're not worried about that.
Yeah, nah, it's not really a problem at that point. I mean, look, this, you know, if HG can win this round, they only have one more gun round to deal with on the part of AVI, and then they can hopefully close at 13-0, but they gotta win 2 gun rounds in a row for that to happen. AVI very much equal partners in this.
It's going to be lots of ramp aggression. Chill. Can you deal with it? Just backs off, gives ramp to the Mercenaries. Bounty Hunter taking a little bit of flame damage there. Will aggress towards underneath heaven. That's hell. M. Blowers here with the op. Flashbang goes out. They now know where that op is. Tarquin's with a kill onto Chili, though. That's lobby secured. Fake bomb plant. Pancakes tapping it just a couple times. They know Tarquin's is here. Spidey trying to figure this out. Bomb will go down. Tarquin's in hut now. Peeks out. We'll get the kill onto Pancakes. Spidey and Squeaky. Tarquin's, what will you do? Throws the smoke. Oh my goodness. Flowers on the deagle. Takes Spidey down. 210. Tarquin's with 2. Diffused. Yeah, that was the stick. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Hold up. Eagles with the lead. Secure 11. And wow, I mean, great retake from the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, that was just an excellent pace there. Just keep it slow, trade out, make it a simple retake. And, you know, individually, AVI players are doing exactly what they need to, which is, you know, just being there for the teammates and making sure to trade out. Round well done, well played. And sucks for HG, certainly, because they do not have a particularly good buy here. Util is going to be light, even if they can get 2 more rifles on Spidey and Arcane, and not what you want to see when AVI only needs 2 rounds to close the game out. So they're going to opt to buy.
I will say, though, I would argue this is the most important round of the game for both teams, because if Mercenaries win this, they are on 11, but look at the money for the Eagles. Yeah, Tarquin's has 3,900, Chill has 3,700, but the loss bonus will only be 1,900 to my knowledge. So Mercenaries could secure themselves a relatively easy match point if they secure this round, and Eagles looking to do the same here, put themselves on match point, a very penultimate round, and M. Blowers with a great op kill onto Bounty Hunter. That's a great start. Chili cannot reply towards that Squeaky player, but Chill can. That's Arcane down. Mercenaries in a 3v5 scenario. M. Blowers on 1 HP, still alive. Spidey gonna get peppered down to 45. That's 2 players, Pancakes and Spidey. Excuse me, all 3 players now running towards the lower site. Chili with the bomb and the op. Chill here in the upper rafters. Just patiently waiting. Pancakes will get the
Okay,
op
but
kill.
they get the entry.
That's 2.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
absolutely right. 2 kills
And
for
Pancakes gets another.
Oh, completely turning around. A flapjack for this round is Pancakes. 3 kills already on the Galil, looking for a 4th. Big Z creeping up here towards the position of Pancakes, looking for a 4K. Will secure it and will secure an 11th and a crucial round for the Mercenaries.
That is unbelievable because AVI just gets so caught off by those initial peaks that HG go for when they're entering out on a B site, and it's just like Pancakes gets some excellent timings to just make that a super easy retake or post plant situation for HG, and that's massive because like you were saying earlier, look at the buy for AVI. This is going to be pistols and 1 rifle. Like, this is dire.
Yeah, you're playing for overtime, right? If you're AVI and Mercenaries, if they keep this round nice and clean, then they'll have plenty of money. And Bounty Hunter with a great start already, Xfinity already out of the round. Chill with an advanced position in the trophy room and with the Deagle. Bounty Hunter is ready, but not going to get the kill. That's Chill with a great Deagle and immediately backs off. Big Z.
Oh, Big Z gets another
Deagle.
No way.
Oh my goodness, no, not
like
another
this.
eco.
Not like this, HG, please.
Eagles trying to fly high. Pancakes, high impact in the last round. Can you confirm match point? Tarquin's with the 1 rifle and another 2. It's all onto Pancakes, and now they know where you are. And Blowers trying to draw aggro with the pistol will get taken down.
This is winnable. He can get somewhere else on the map. Just needs to reload the M4 though.
Yeah, just reload.
Just settle down. You got 40 seconds.
The bomb is towards Squeaky, and both of these players are doubled up. Obviously, Pancakes doesn't know that, but even so, is doable for this Mercenaries player. Now knows where 1 is. Do they anticipate the other? 11 bullets. Big Z down to headshot range. Chill with full HP, but no head armor. 15 seconds. You're absolutely right. It needs to be here and now. Pancakes can't find anyone. Finds Chill. Knows that there's another. It's Big Z to secure match point and a great round for the Eagles. Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable, because AVI just lost the most important round of the half, as you were saying earlier, and they get an inexplicable ego victory because they get 2 early headshots with Deagles on ramp, and HG just cannot get it together. That is absolutely brutal to lose, and AVI are going to have their heads held high here because the buy is terrible for HG.
And you know what? I have to eat my own words. I said that AVI was playing just to get overtime before that eco round, and now they're clearly playing for the map. It's Mercenaries who are playing for overtime. And like you said, they're doing it on a fragmented buy. Yes, they have rifles and a deagle, but utility is scarce. And Chill ready to receive them on the bomb site, the B bomb site, excuse me.
You do have a lot of space ramp here. There are options for them, certainly.
But they're relatively limited, I would argue, because, I mean, M. Blowers with that op trained on Hell and watching the ladder, so what, you either go back trophy or maybe you go A. That's a great smoke. Yeah. You're absolutely right. And Bounty Hunter gets aggro through the double doors, and Spidey is ready to trade out. That's Tarquin's with 1.
Time to plant here.
45 seconds. Xfinity with the kill onto Spidey. Chili with a great D kill, but Chill with 1 onto Pancakes, forcing it into a 2v3 scenario. The bomb will go down. And Blowers misses the shot. That's another missed shot.
3 missed shots.
3 missed shots.
No!
Oh no!
Not like this!
The stream has highlighted
my goodness!
It,
okay, Big Z gets it. Oh wow! Does a little lap victory too. My goodness.
Throwing the flashes out,
Ooh,
shooting the
that's
bodies,
toxic. That's
having
toxic.
fun.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Acidic.
man.
Oh, disgust. Oh, stop it, Big Z.
Oh my
Stop it.
goodness.
It's just, you can't do
Wow.
that. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
What a map we just witnessed back and forth, and that was heartbreaking if you're mercenaries and if you're a fan of HG, because they had such a great T side to start, but Eagles had just such an advantage going into that T side, or a CT side, excuse me, that it just unfortunately a little bit too insurmountable for the mercenaries. But I mean, elite Counter Strike nonetheless.
Yeah, that was, wow, that was a banger map, to be honest. That was absolutely amazing on both sides. Some unbelievably scrappy rounds played between the two teams, and you know, great for the viewer, certainly, even greater for AVI now that they have managed to qualify for the elite playoffs. So, um, just excellent mental resilience from a team that, was starting to choke an 8-4 lead.
And I believe that also means HG is out, right? They're not making it to playoffs.
Yes, yes, HG has been eliminated,
So
and that is the end of their season.
their season ends here. Condolences to HG Elite, but congratulations to AVI. That means they're moving on to the playoffs. The rest of your season continues, and I mean, it's still an uphill battle, right? You get eliminated in any series that you lose from here on out. So you could argue that hey, the tough part has just begun if you are an AVI fan, but you definitely want to enjoy this victory, especially going 1-1 for the night, right? Recovering from the map loss earlier, which this map was definitely a lot closer than AVI's Vertigo, but even so, to just recover, to keep it in, like you said, to not completely lose your mental and throw, like completely throw, even though HG got double digits first after, like you said, they had an 8-4 lead at the half. So recovering on the CT side here for Nuke. Good resilience for AVI because they are going to need it going into playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. And look, they've got a tough road ahead of them because if I remember correctly, the 1 and 2 seeds for elite are DRG and ATL specifically, and those are very, 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 very strong teams. So, huge win for the Eagles. I'm sure they're going to be happy about that, but they'll have to keep their nose to the grindstone and try to get a big win on I think it's next Tuesday, right? Would be the next game. So,
Yeah, yeah. To your point, both of those teams that you mentioned, ATL and DRG, 8-2 in the regular season.
yep.
So, and only 5 rounds win won and lost separating both of those teams. So both of
Yeah.
those teams very close in terms of win rate and in terms of no doubt skill. So uphill battle for them, but hey, upsets have happened before, right? So we'll have to see if that does in fact happen, if it's streamed or not. Ruby, got any final thoughts on the map we had or the maps we had tonight before we close out?
Well, so just to give people a little bit of a preview in terms of what we'll be seeing on Tuesday, so the winner of this match that we just casted will be playing the 1 seed. So that means that AVI will be playing DRG in the first round of playoffs. The winner of the prior game, NAN versus AVI, for those who did not tune in, NAN will be playing the 2 seed, who are ATL. So stay tuned for those matchups. Hopefully, they're good ones.
And if you want even more Counter Strike action, of course, be sure to follow the CS Confederation. We've got matches Monday nights, Tuesday nights, and Thursday nights. There's also extra stuff. I'm not entirely sure if the community event will be streamed, if we have a team for that or not, but that's Friday nights. And even if it isn't streamed, you can come and join the community event. Discord.gg/CSC. We've got fun community maps. There's 10 mans that you can join. There's LFG, which, people find face it games and all sorts of that fun Counter Strike stuff. And if you want matches, or excuse me, match stats, standings, all of that cool stuff, check out csconfederation.com. If you want more Counter Strike content right now, you want to see how this season has progressed so far, youtube.com/at CS Confederation. You get all the VODs from the past streams, matches, all of that good stuff. There's also, I believe, the Weekly Drop podcast is also on the CS Confederation YouTube. So lots
Sure.
of Counter Strike action. Ruby, thank you so much for casting with me tonight. I'm Atrax. We had Quattro doing all of our observing and producing. Thank you as well. Also, thank you to the teams who played tonight for producing elite tier Counter Strike. And thank you to all of you, chat, for making this stream even more enjoyable. Have a great night.
Thanks, everybody.
We